Hi, I'm Trent Wearner, and as you can see, we have a little snow out here in Colorado, but I wanted to bring the video outside and go over 3 ways that we use our FlightScope, or 3 benefits that we found from using our FlightScope. The first is just how the machine shows concrete data and gives both the coach and the player some immediate feedback. Angle of attack is a perfect example. For instance, perhaps a student is hitting too down on their driver. So to show them after each swing their angle of attack numbers with the FlightScope, it gives them that immediate information and immediate feedback that's vital for learning. Plus they get excited and encouraged to improve those numbers with each swing. Plus, the fact that we believe highly in outdoor learning, the student also witnesses the most important benefit, which is the improved flight of the golf ball or distance. The second benefit to the FlightScope is its use with specialty shots. I've had a number of good players come to me who talked about, in an effort to hit a punch shot, that the golf ball would overdraw. And what we found out by putting them on the FlightScope is that in an effort to keep the loft down or the launch down, they put the ball in the back of their stance. But in not changing the vertical swing plane, the club was now coming too much from the inside, which meant the path was too much to the right, and their club face in relation to that path was too closed. So the golf ball would overdraw. So what we did was just simply increase the vertical swing plane, which made the relationship between the path and the face much more manageable, much more calmer, and they were able to control their punch shots with much more ease. And the third benefit that we use the FlightScope is for competitiveness. I wrote a book a few years ago called Golf Scrimmages, and it's basically over 100 competitive practice games. We stress a high percentage of practice time be spent in that mode, in a competitive, realistic practice mode. And the Skills app that FlightScope has is remarkable. It allows us to create this sort of practice with our students. We get to set up different targets, involve score, and we gain information about how far each shot resided from the target. People and coaches underestimate the power of that sort of practice, of transfer competitive practice. And the FlightScope helps create this and makes offering this service a must for true coaches of the game. I'm Trent Wearner. That's how we use our FlightScope, and thanks for tuning in.